Hello everyone, welcome to the Expert Connect. So let's meet Miss Monika Handral as a part of Expert Connect today. So let me brief you about Monika before we actually start with the question and answer session. Monika is working with KPIT from last 1 year almost, and she has total experience which is more than 3 years. Her designation in KPIT is Senior Software Engineer, and she is located in Bangalore. Monica works on the technologies like C, C++, and she is working for the AutoSAR practice. So let me take you to the Monica and we'll have some discussion. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Tushar.
Yeah. So can I ask you some questions?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So Monica, can you tell us about your journey in KPIT? That means I know that you are here from last 1 year. So I would like to know how did you find KPIT? What kind of project you are working on? Your overall experience with KPIT?
Yeah. So basically, I joined KPIT as a referral from my friend. So found it to be exciting when I gave interview about the department that I was supposed to, and I was given an interview. And once I'm into KPIT, so there were a couple of trainings. Like if I have to start from the beginning journey of my KPIT, so from the first day, it included like trainings like the different departments. Like since I was assigned to this AutoSAR, there were a couple of trainings related to AutoSAR, and also there were trainings related to technologies like C, C++, and Unix, all this Ubuntu things and everything which are required for the project. So these trainings were done, and after such groomings, we were put into different groups and different projects. So as of now, like after my training, I have been started working for the ZF clients altogether. So
Okay,
I'm in the same project till now. Yes. So
okay. So your current client is can you
ZF,
okay
ZF Technology,
okay.
India. So it is situated in Hyderabad, as in
Mhm,
India.
mhm.
Yes. It's a
Okay,
German-based company.
okay. I mean, see now actually our freshers which will join KPIT, they have the technical knowledge of C, C++, but they are new to the you know domain, AutoSAR or maybe automobile as a domain. So can you give us some idea regarding the automobile domain or AutoSAR practice?
Yes. My personal experience, like what I would like to share is I am from a college where AutoSAR was a part of our curriculum. So
Okay.
you have some basic idea what AutoSAR speaks about. And fortunately to say, I'm in AutoSAR project for today. So I had some knowledge like how what is AutoSAR and what exactly it is. And maybe for few of them, they have not heard what does AutoSAR itself mean, the architecture and everything, or either it's a basic or from the wherever it is. So in that case, no need to panic. You have time, and there are good training sessions being given for grooming. And as a subject, when you study C, C++, I would say conceptually you learn it, but try to apply it in such a way that it will be helpful for your project. I mean to say,
Mhm.
try getting the hands on with your project, like small projects, long projects, all this matters a lot when you're into the AutoSAR or automotive career, I would say. So
Mhm.
your application knowledge is much more important than the things, but basically yes, concepts is much required. So you should have a conceptual idea, and along with that the application idea as well. So with this you can actually excel. And
Okay.
it is nothing like we learn and come. It's the platform to learn, and KPIT for sure will provide that for each and
Okay.
every individual. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, when you learn these things like when you entered into the automotive industry and when you there must be some time that you took to get the domain knowledge. So what kind of challenges you had come across, or maybe what kind of challenge freshers will come across when they will join the automobile industry?
Yes, actually, as a fresher, you join, it is completely different from what you have learned. And when you, as an industry, it is completely different. So we need to have that visual things in the mind, like how the industry works, rather than getting the theoretical knowledge, I would say. So yeah, and you I trust me, it's very exciting when you talk about automotive, especially the third world space that we live. And I don't think so anybody is just like, everybody is much interested into the cars and automobiles nowadays. So
Yeah.
we have to learn it as an experience. So for example, if you're developing something, or if there is some implementation on the feature or whatever, you yourself experience it, like how it should look like and what exactly it is. So coming to my part, I have been previously worked in ADAS, like advanced drivers assistance system, and infotainment system, which is much more exciting for me. And now currently I am into this OS platform, wherein we are working for this AutoSAR base. Actually, it's a adaptive AutoSAR, I should say, in the multi-threading environment, where you try scheduling and achieving the deterministic behavior of your ECUs. So
Okay.
yes, there are different domains actually. It is not something very small, I would say. So when it
Mhm.
comes to domain, you should have a complete knowledge about it. And yeah, there will be a sufficient knowledge transfer from your architect or senior members, and try to apply it and view it and
Okay.
experience it.
Okay. Yeah. So from the discussion that you had, like in your answer, you have talked about that ECU terminology. So can you give us some idea regarding what is ECU and what is the use of that in the automobile industry? Because as a domain, maybe freshers are not knowing these terminologies.
Yeah, as a fresher, yes. But as a student, I think everyone must be very much aware of this controller units, ECUs, which is an electronic controller unit. See, there's all these electronic gadgets. Like, I'll start as a layman language, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
As a very basic, all your appliances, like electric appliances, especially the one which is in your hand, which is phone, or all these electronic items have a controller in it. For example, when you take about your laptop, there is a CPU, right? So
Mm-hmm.
there should be a processing, I mean, centralized unit for it. So that is here. In the same way, there are many more controllers in the car also. So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, you say you are just driving a car, and there is a obstacle being detected at the front of your car. You find some beeps, right? In your, you feel that there is some obstacle, so the car is beeping. So
Okay.
the car doesn't just do it by itself. It will take the input from the sensors, and it will give the output of the sound that you're hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So to receive the input and put the output, there is something processing which needs to be done, right? So that is handled by a controller, which we call it as ECUs. There are many
Okay.
more ECUs in the car which will function for different things. So
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. I got it. I mean, that was good explanation regarding the ECU.
Yeah.
So I'm asking for my understanding, like you also had worked in the ADAS practice in KPIT, is
Uh,
it?
Not in KPIT, but yes, I have.
Okay, before, okay, in your
Yeah,
previous jobs.
yes.
Okay, uh, fine. So on your current project, how many freshers are there? Uh, I mean, just for
Yeah.
curiosity.
Actually, it's the good question that I should say now, because our project was currently started as a new thing even when I joined as a fresher. So when
Hmm.
I was a fresher, the project was was
Okay,
fresh for
okay, freshers
KPIT.
project. Yeah.
Yeah, fresher project in the sense the project development and building everything was taken from the scratch.
Okay.
So in that way, I was joined, and after me, so we were currently three people, architect and two developers, senior
Hmm.
developers. But
Hmm.
now the team size has been to five, and wherein last month two freshers are recently joined into the
Okay.
project. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, from the discussion that you had, I can see that there is a huge opportunity for the freshers on different projects in KPIT. So I mean, you, I mean, from your answers, definitely we got many inputs, and freshers will get some idea regarding what is automotive industry, what kind of projects are there in the AutoSAR practice. So yeah, thank you, Monica, for your inputs and the time that you took for this Expert Connect. This information will definitely help our students to work with the automotive industry. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you so much and all the best.
Yeah, thanks a lot.